Now I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. In here I've got some frozen bananas, some cinnamon and some dates. Do this in a food processor. It doesn't really work in a blender. Okay, now that's been food processed successfully. Pop it in a blender and I'll do the next bit. Adding 1 Acai smoothie sachet. So that's that in there. Next up is frozen watermelon. Now when I'm cutting up my watermelon, I get a whole watermelon, I cut it into quarters and I put each quarter chopped up in a freezer bag. The problem is, as you can see, it gets really, really frozen. But the perfect solution for every kitchen. Cover with a tea towel and just go sick. As you can see, all the frozen watermelon then becomes loose and you can just pop it into the blender. I'm going to also add some blueberries. Now I'm just going to pour in some coconut water. This just helps it all mix together when you start to blend. Okay, now this is the fun part. My blender is rooted because I've just used it too many times. It's sort of burnt out. So if I turn it on at the wall, it'll just go sick. It's got one speed, bloody fast. Okay, so that's what we end up with out of the blender. You'll have to push it down a little bit because the blender, you don't want to use too much liquid or else it'll turn into like a slushy sort of thing. This is meant to be more of a creamy consistency. Now I'm going to pop this into the freezer for maybe an hour. Oh yeah, you might want to know these are not Chinese blueberries. In fact, they don't come from anywhere in Asia. I made sure of that. Now don't forget, get one of these. It's probably the best fun you'll have in the kitchen.